How do I get down? I guess the same way I got up. You know, I came in on this wanting to scout for items and whatchamacallit, scout for items and to complete that sub-story. I'm nowhere close to it. Completing it. Like, every time I got close, something came in and jumped me. Ain't that funny.
Oh. Treasure acquired.
Ah, like that right there.
Okay.
Of course. Of course. Oh, that's what else I was supposed to do. I was supposed to swap out whatever the characters had on their X thingamawutzes. Alright. I'll take advantage of that later. By later, I mean after this fight. So, something that's really nice. I am very much so, I guess for lack of a better term, traumatized by Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and its combat system, that I am very grateful that despite being at level deficits with some of these enemies, I'm not getting steam run over. You know? That is to say, I don't even know if any of the Xenoblade games has the same system as Xenoblade 1, obviously, besides Xenoblade Chronicles 1, but, it's just nice to still be able to hit enemies, is what I'm trying to say. Wait, what? Oh, collection point.
Come out. Flora heals an aching soul.
Yeah, like we are nowhere close. Not due to a lack of trying, mind you. I guess I got no choice. But, yeah, so originally I wanted to talk about that sight on the tree. How even something such as simple as in your face and that would be something that back then I would have probably missed. In fact, that whole journey upside that tree would have been something that I wouldn't necessarily been keen on exploring, just due to the fact that I don't know, I guess I'm just not coded to know that kind of stuff. Or notice, rather. You know what? This guy's gonna jump me. Let's get jumped. And I forgot to switch over the thing again. Alright, whatever. We're good. So, like, the one issue I have with this boss, Sniping Brent, very accurate name when I think about it, is the fact that, I can't it's so mobile, I can't really tell where I'm, in position to, in comparison to it. Like, I think I'm close enough to, aim most of these moves at him, but at the same time, I don't know where he's going to be in a little bit. Probably also should switch to Minori, considering that she's a healer, but at the same time, Anchor Shot is also a healing move. Alright, Torha up. So, there's hardly a detriment to... Well, I mean, there is a detriment, and the detriment is that they probably have to recharge all their arts if a character is on the ground. But as far as the talent art is considered, they might as well be just invincible. Or not invincible, but it might as well be considered like a minor thing. Because, like, it is not big in the slightest what happens with the talent art. sniping bird. No! Come on! I was doing so good! Alright, nah. Three's a crowd, dude. I don't even know. Like, what do I even say to that? You know? I guess I just attack Torha. Okay, I could have jumped back in, but at a certain point, it's just not even worth it anymore, you know? I'm kind of at a loss. I just gotta gun it. Like, honestly. Like, fighting Brent is possible at my level, right? But dude is just gonna gatekeep me if I continue to go at this carelessly. Like, that side mission down there, I ain't doing that. And all these other fights can't do them either. I mean, I could. I literally could just run back to the inn, level up, and call it a night. Quite literally, actually. But I think it's also best to just, for the sake of pacing, just to keep a move on. Actually, if I was so interested in pacing, because it's that late. If I was that interested in pacing, I would have just kept on moving. But you know, how do I say? I don't know. You know, a lot of the things I talked about during this video, I always want, well, just in general, just when I get on here and get on the mic, I want to say it in the best way possible, right? And so, even like a little bit ago, so in my head, I'm not sure if I cut this out or not, but Brent just gate kept me, and in the middle of that conversation that I was having during the Brent fight, I was trying to find the words to say what I said earlier, but I think at the same time I just have to have faith that what I said earlier ended up good. Because, you know, there is a thing that says that in my weakness, God's strength is perfect. And
good going.
I've been thinking about that a lot recently, because I know that in a lot of the things I say, I can say it a lot better. But that would also require me to have wrote a script beforehand and have already known of the things that I'm going to talk about. And so, to an extent, if I get in a situation like this, I just have to know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, God can still use it to his benefit. I've heard of amazing stories where people stuttered and stammered and couldn't even get to the point of what it is that they were trying to say, and somehow people still got saved. So it's not because that B.A.G, Believers in Gamers, is really great at commentary. It's the fact that God had moved on their hearts in order to do something, and that is where I need to put my faith in more often than not. And when I say more often than not, I mean more often than I do now.
You're all mine.
So I haven't really been messing with the core crystal stuff, and I don't think I'm going to get a chance to speak my mind on this, because here's a cutscene for you.
Hello? Umon! Umon! Where is Umon?
Who is that? Who is noisy while I do my work? Torha! This big surprise!
Long time no see, Uncle Pon.
Yes, long time. About 1 whole year?
Yes, about that.
You became very big in 1 year, Torha.
Yes, Torha not Little Pon anymore.
And Torha have lots of sidekicks.
Rex and friends are not Torha's sidekicks. They are real friends, Umon. Rex, meet Uncle Pon, Umon. He did great research with Grampy Pon. He is great builder of ships.
Hello.
Greetings.
At your service.
I see. Torha's friends. Torha has lots of friends. Very good. Torha has become fine, Biggie Pon. Well, Torha, did you need Umon's help for something?
Well, we wanted to borrow a ship from Uncle Pon Umon.
A ship? But there are lots of ships in Toragolf. Why hike all the way to Bum Bum to see me?
Oh, well...
Torha run out of gold,
Yes. Torha spend all the gold on artificial blade. Torha flat broke, like penniless pancake. I wanted to go on a little boaty jaunt to, nearby place, but no money to go on boat.
I hope Torha can keep track of all these fibs he's telling.
There's no other option. We can hardly tell him what happened in Toragorth, can we?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So long as we get a boat out of this.
Artificial blade, eh? Was this what Torha's Grandpapon was working on?
My name is Poppy. Pleased to meet Uncle Pon.
Yes, this it! This pretty mighty! Torha take after Grandpapon indeed! Oh, well, how can I refuse Torha now? Torha may use Umon's ship, but there is problem.
What is problem?
You see, ship not quite ready just yet. Not much left to do, but work stop because no building parts.
That's the only problem.
Correct. But that is big problem. Big like sea or mountain.
You mean, all you need is some parts, then you can finish the ship?
It just as you say, friend.
So if we go and find the parts, then you'll...
Of course. I make ship ready, then you borrow.
Thank you! Come on, everyone. Let's go.
Yay! Let's go find ship ingredients.
So I think that cutscene was actually kind of interesting for Torha. Maybe not so much in the grander scheme of things, but in the dialogue he chooses to use. Because I don't think there are many Nopon throughout Xenoblade Chronicles that aren't self-important, and Torha chose, you know, to classify Rex and the rest of them as friends. Which is pretty interesting. I mean, granted, he was introduced as being alone, so...
Off we go.
I mean, you know, obviously it would make sense that he, in particular, in comparison to all the other Nopon, would value his friends more than the others, but, you know, it's something that you don't hear a lot in the series.
Wow, world has many
It's a new
amazing
day,
places
everyone.
in it.
Perhaps rest and enjoy view for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Woo.
What have we here?
Listen, Brent just jumped me for the last like 20 minutes. I don't feel like taking on a level 76, man.
Okay, bring it on.
One day, I'm gonna remember to thing with the upgrade. Matter of fact, I'll do it immediately after this fight. That way we can have everyone's best right out the gate. So, interestingly enough, if my eyes are picking up on this correctly, the blade and the driver's relationship values and where they're at also indicate the speed of which the arts recharge. If that's the case, that is very interesting and also gives me a much greater reason to recharge or get a bunch of these blades. Their recharges, not their recharges, their things. What are their things? It gives me much greater reason to get a lot of their abilities higher up, is what I'm trying to say. So, hit X, hit A. Okay, good. And so now we have topple, break, and the other one. All at our beck and call. So it's all up to, well, I was about to say it's all up to Nia's discretion, but she's not on Dromark right now. So,
Okay,
whatever.
time to take.
I shall defend you to the last, my lady.
Okay, how far away? Oh, good. Okay, so that actually answers the question I had about healing Halo. It was like, what was the range of it? But it seems that Nia can use it. That Nia can use it at far distances, so I'm grateful for that. Hopefully that counted. Oh, there's another. Good. Oh, and he's gonna bring his friends in too. So this is always something that's like pretty interesting about these games, like the enemy that runs out to get help. And I appreciate that a lot because it definitely makes the world of Xenoblade Chronicles feel like a world instead of just a bunch of, AI placements, I guess, to say. Okay, Leg Blast is upgraded, so that only leaves the level 3 for Minori.
Feeling stronger.
Yeah, Flash Blow, and all of these are a mystery. Is there any possible way that I can see these at all? Or, no, I was about to say that, does it, activate when I'm a higher enough level, but I'm as high as it gets, really, in terms of Minori's, thingamajig.
Let's try this
Skill
power
tree.
out next time.
Okay, so Angelic Drop and Walk a Lot. What? Do you legit want me to just walk? Like, okay, Angelic Drop is for level 3. And just to make sure that I do it, let's switch Nia to the front lines. Like, okay, real talk. Is this what you want? Please tell me it's not. Oh, it is! Why doesn't running count?
Could have been used some way.
Okay, well, we're so close to it, might as well get some steps in. I don't know what to make of it, truth be told. Something like this is just something that I would hope would be more easily ignorable, but, well, easily ignorable by virtue of the fact that it's a Xenoblade game, you kind of have to, quote-unquote, walk everywhere, but no, they hard programmed it to only work if I'm tilting the stick. Man, why didn't I get Korra in part 1? When I was purposely walking from place to place trying to, get my thoughts out. But with that being said, seeing as I'm actually, hitting a number of walls in my playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicle 2, I will say this of the game and its combat system. Well, not necessarily its combat system, because I still don't have full access to the combat system, unfortunately. As far as the game goes, I will give it that it is way more unforgiving than I initially thought it was going to be. I genuinely thought I was going to have a cakewalk through most of this, and then at some point else in the future, then begin to struggle. Dude, I've gone through the ringer, and we're not even 10 hours into this RPG. Sheesh. I have to get to level 3 with Torha. Yeah, Korra is pretty, how do I say, like her recharge rate is decently fast, but I don't know if it's necessarily faster than Minori.
These clothes feel a bit tight. Rex, what do you think?
Oh, I couldn't possibly judge.
I'm sorry, but that's what Korra requires. I know it's slow, but that's what the level up requires. On a side note, for the affinity chart list, I think that in a lot of ways Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does the whole affinity thing way better than Xenoblade Chronicles 1. But the unfortunate thing is that you have inane tasks like this.
Oh, what a view!
Oh,
view.
nice.
Gotta be
You have inane tasks like this, which just takes too long.
Show me what you got. Let me see.
I mean, you know, maybe I said it's too long, but in reality, how long have we already been doing it? 361 steps? Okay, that's not bad considering I was at 0 less than 10 minutes ago. Still, not great. Diamond Oak. Diamond Oak. Poppy! I can't believe she just ran off the edge like that. On ship. I will say, like, this vista right here is impressive. I know the Switch has pulled off some pretty, like, impressive looking stuff in its line of day, but like, dang man, it's all here. It may not be like the best texture work going on, but just the fact that you can just look out casually, and in fact, I was thinking about it, about jumping off and hitting the water below, because again, it's all programmed, but looking down, that water looks mad shallow, so let's not try it.
We're here.
Let's go!
Umon's very lucky to have Torha and friends helping with both. Most puzzling part to collect this puzzle tree is necessary for making sturdier rudder. Puzzle tree wood is common to find in Gormont, so it should not be too tricky to find throughout Torha. Torha, get it? And one more thing, also need a supply of diamond oak. This is quite rare material, but crucial for making strong bow of the ship. Friends may have difficulty finding it. In Gormont, only place it can be found is a location called Dawnview Grotto. Also, wait, no, should not make too many requests at once or friends will get confused. First, just bring me those two, which I have. Wait, what? Oh, is it? No, this is... Oh, I need more puzzle tree wood, I see. Fair enough. Shoot. Let me read what Umon said one more time, because he just said it should not be too hard to find, but I mean, I already have 7. I wasn't, trying. This should not be too tricky. You just look around area of Torgoth. Alright, well, in that case, it's probably in like one of these little digging up sections.
Let me see.
Is what I would have told you. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I know at some point I'm going to have to call it, but I don't want to call it before I get my shot at a rematch between me and Brent. That guy has taken way too many of whatchamacallit, way too many of my lives. Assuming that, we're playing an old school game, he would have. And I ain't gonna let that slide. I'm gonna rest at an in. Which is really good to say. Because if I feel the need to do something like this, then that genuinely means that the game is a lot better at balancing around for its bonus experience points. I don't think I talked about this a lot during when I initially brought up why I wasn't using bonus experience and my time at the inn, and that's basically because in most games that include this whole bonus XP thing, they don't necessarily balance well around it, like Final Fantasy 15 did. Of course, not everyone loved when Final Fantasy 15 did that, but at the same time, the game was hard-coded. Like, you could level up in the field, but it was hard-coded that your greatest level ups are going to come when you call it a day. Sometimes they, games just go a little too far off the rocker and, how do you say, they don't design encounters well enough to make you feel that using the inn is a good option to keep you on the same level as a boss or an enemy. Sometimes it's just that, oh, now I'm overpowered, and I wasn't even trying to be. Hey guys, why don't we go check out the Forgotten Wastes? Where is that? Why exactly? Well, I mean, I don't know if there's anything there exactly. Let's just go and see what it's like. What, don't want to go? Where the heck is the Forgotten Wastes? I don't know, I forgot. But like, that was cool. The fact that Pyra had something to say about that. But at the same time, where the heck is that? Excuse me. Yeah, sure. I got the money for this. And, in a sense, it's also good that I still have to get these puzzle tree wood, because that also allows me to once again grind out for this whatever thing I need to make this lady's apple pie. I'm not going to accept that side quest. Like, I've been going at it a long time already. In fact, it is that many hours since I've first started. I'm not gonna put it on the screen. That was only for me to know.
Gotta be near somewhere.
About 2.5 hours. I don't know. I just, now everyone knows. Oh, man! Come on! Is that a Volf? Okay, good. Where's Dromark? I just remembered that I wasn't here to actually look for Volfs. I was here to grind out wood chips, essentially. Alright, well, now that I got that out of the way.
Leave it to me.
Is that it? No. Well, at the very least, it gives me the opportunity to see the sights of Torgoth. Like I said, well, I already said that too much, so I'm not going to repeat myself. I do like how the wings on this Titan illuminate at night. That's really pretty. And you know I mean it because I don't normally use the word pretty to describe many things.
Leave it to me.
I really wish I was paying attention to the area that I had gotten the other 7 wood
This
pieces
is an
at.
area where I excel.
Mint fish? Hey, I needed that.
Trouble.
What? Where? Huh? No! Come on, man!
Let us aid our cause. Stay back. You may not survive another blow.
It's not.
I was looking for the blue flammy the whole time. It's like, what? Where? Where is this dude? No, Nia! I'm out!
Rex, pull yourself together.
And the T-Rex is out! Yeah! Sheesh. Dude,
It's fine. We'll get.
I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I've never got so many game overs at this one early section of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 before in my life. Like, I just happen to be walking into all the areas I don't need to be walking in. Like, you know, just trying to explore. Sheesh. Yeah, apparently he was there the whole time. I never saw it. And there's a T-Rex there. And I know that T-Rex is like level 80 or something. And you know what? I should just get out. I should just leave. Okay, and we'll stop it there for this one. But before we sign off, I want to give people the opportunity to get saved if they aren't already saved. So, as it says in Romans 10:9, that if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and shalt believe in thine heart that God had raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. Or, in layman's terms, if you confess that Jesus is Lord and believe that God had raised him on the 3rd day, then you shall be saved. What salvation is, well, knowing God. It's not just a matter of going to heaven, but knowing the character of God. About knowing who he is, knowing that he is good, and knowing that he is for you, and has a plan for you. You know, a good plan for your life. I think a lot of people, you know, when they hear about salvation, they just think about going to heaven. But it's actually a lot more than that. And a bit more complicated, too. Well, more simple and more complicated at the same time. But, you know, it's not just about getting a free ride out of hell. It's about knowing God. And I think a lot of people miss that in just, you know, trying to, well, get out of hell. Because, you know, the thing about it is that every man has sinned and come short of the cross. So if at any point you were questioning why salvation is a thing, why is it for you, then hey, that's the reason why. Because we're not as holy as God. We're not to the point where we all should be. And I think we can all agree that nobody on earth is perfect. And that's the part of why we need salvation in the first place. In any case, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Until then.